Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wally1169.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream and welcome to Sunday Shenanigans Solo. A kind of fitting / ironic / I don't know, something that I happened to start my Eco Solo run and be able to play the second stream of it on what would otherwise be a Sunday Shenanigans night. But Jeff isn't feeling well still. He's been down and under for, I don't know, several days, I think. I was feeling a little bit better on Friday, which is why you got a played up episode earlier today on YouTube, but isn't feeling well today. So he's a little down and out, or down and under a little bit. And IT had an exhausting Sunday, so he also decided to set this one out, or sounded more like sleep this one out. So we are here solo in Eco, and if you weren't here last night, well, you missed the start of it, but that's okay because there's a lot more to come. We can go ahead and jump into the game, but first, Batman, thank you for claiming first, and yeah, Calzamar, welcome in as well. Batman jumped on it, like within a few seconds, I think, of going live. You know, those lightning fast bat reflexes, you know, He really jumped in there and got it. Today's nerd shirt says Game of Bones. It's I can't remember which Caribbean island it is now that it says it's from. It's on the back, but obviously making reference to Game of Thrones and Pirates of the Caribbean all at the same time. In case the Caped Crusader can have it, exactly. See, exactly. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the game and see. Well, if OBS will show us the game. There it is. So I climbed up the mountain. So we're up here on top of one of the tallest parts of the mountain here because I wanted to grab some fireweed. It's one of the most rare plants in the game. You can see there's only a few spots here at the top of the mountain where it can even be found. Top of the mountains, I should say. And I wanted to grab some because I wanted to make sure that we do the craft pretty much one of everything. And one of the things we haven't crafted yet is charred fireweed shoots or whatever. So, yep, you guess exactly. So let's go ahead and grab some of these, which I think need to be scythed. Yes, they do. So we will reap those, and I'm just going to grab all the ones that are here on top of this mountain. There are several on the other mountains, which we can climb up and get at some point in the future, but at least for right now, we have these ones. And then we can drop ourselves back down the mountain and back home. I did do a little bit of gathering, but that was the couple things that there's some here too. All right, we'll grab this too. I lied. Okay, so I updated. These ones look like they're a little young yet. I updated the NVIDIA Broadcast, which is the software that I'm using to scare you with my face. And ever since I did, it's been telling me that my GPU load is too high. So I took a look at it, and while I am using all of the VRAM, or pretty much all of the VRAM, the dedicated VRAM that is, I'm only using like 75% of the CPU, or the GPU rather. So I don't know what it's on about, but it's all right. We'll just deal with it. I'll just deal with the chimes. It's the new version, so who knows? It could just be going haywire. So we got a few of the fireweed seeds, which will be a good thing because we'll need those at some point. I'm gonna put them in here for right now. And that it tells you that too, Batman? Yeah, it's just high. So I did gather a bunch more plants. We can take a look at what else we need to char. And we also will need to get some hunting going today. We should boil some grains. We'll need to get some wheat or rice for that, because corn does not count for that. And we'll have to deal with all the meat stuff, of course. We'll have to char some fish, of course. We got agave at least once. We got beans at least once. Beets, cactus fruit, that'll be tough to get, because we'll have to get that from... I think that comes from the saguaro, but they are fairly rare. It's actually also a rare thing, but we can get that. Canvas we got, corn we got, fireweed shoots. Let's just make like 10 of those. We'll see what they taste like and whatnot, but we'll be all right. Heart of palm we should be able to get once we go down into the jungle. We'll char at least one of those at some point. Meat, of course. Mortar, we will char some mortar until we can, or to use up some of the tree stuff we're getting. What's that called again? Yes, the wood pulp. We'll char some mortar for that, or to use some of that up. Papayas and pineapples, we'll have to get down to the jungle. Same thing with taro. And that's all we can make here for right now. So we're pretty close, this being the kind of last major thing here. Let's see what that tastes like. I didn't hear... Oh, I did hear a yuck. It says yuck right there. It is bad. Okay, well then maybe I cancel this job. And we don't bother charring any more of it. Because it's a rare enough thing that we should just not do that. Yeah. So let's take a little nap. We are 43 minutes away from the next star, and I would like to take the next star pretty soon. But we obviously need to get there. So we finished our kitchen. By the way, I put up the nightstand after the stream. Oops, I forgot during the stream. So if you guys have any thoughts, let me know if you think we should go with hunting or the expanded campfire cooking. So we have hunting here, which will let us, make more efficient arrows, make fish traps, give us a backpack we can use for some space. The fishery, we can craft a fishery then, and we can start cutting fish, and we can start making a few other things after that. Or we can go with the better campfire cooking, which is up here, which gives us the ability to make things like salads and topped porridge. Always hunting? Okay. And we can render fat too, although that's going to be a little tough. So Batman votes for hunting. Hunting for backpack. Raven, we already have gathering, which is the first of the farming specs. And one of my rules for this playthrough is that I can't unlock anything new until we take the ones we already have. So I want to do either hunting or expanded campfire. So 2 votes for hunting. And let's take a little nap here. We need to sleep until the yellow bar over there gets full. It's going to accelerate. You can see it accelerating there a little bit. Skipping time. It'll go up to 50 times the speed as time goes by. You said that there's a troll Batman? Oh, okay. Can I tab and... Yeah, I can tab and mouse over this. So we'll pass about a minute every second. How's that a troll? Who knows? We'll pass about a minute every second, which will be a good speed here. I slowed it down. The default is quite a bit faster than that, but I slowed it down so that we weren't completely zooming through. But it's going to take just a few more seconds to get done. If Caledorn is near, we troll Batman. I wouldn't worry that much about it, Batman. Okay, chill out, NVIDIA. I'm going to have to see if I can disable that alert. It's fine. It's all fine. All right, here we go. There's our star. So let's wake up. And I woke up on the other side of the wall. Perfect. Okay, so hunting it is. Let's go in here. And this one. And then let's start with the fishery recipe, which is made at the... Where's that made? Workbench. There it is. Fishery. There we go. And then we also have... You love phasing through walls when you wake up? Me too. Me too. Well, the options were hunting and advanced campfire cooking, but we already took hunting, so the next one will be advanced campfire cooking. Let's see. That is made at the fletching table. We don't have a fletching table yet. Who makes the fletching table? It looks like it's a carpentry thing made by a logger, so let's go ahead and make one of those too, because we do have logging already. Fletching table. I need more boards. Oh, I used them all for the fishery table thing. We also want to queue up a fiber scutching station as well. Let's make a bunch of boards, like 50 of them. I went out and murdered a bunch of trees, so we have all of that for ourselves. And then let's make a bunch of hewn logs again. So let's do like 8 of these, which give me enough to make 64 hewn. And that might be enough to last us for a little while. We'll see how that lasts. Okay. Need a bunch of stuff here. A couple of yums, a couple of yucks. Okay, so we have a fishery. Is this got to be put inside? I don't know, but I'll probably just put it inside anyway. Why not? Apparently it can't go inside. Oh, it's too tall. Can it be put outside? Does it work outside? That's got a weird hitbox. I know it's on unknown land, but it works outside, so we're going to leave it outside. Can I put it on owned land? Yeah, let's move it over there. Now, let's do it this way. There we go. Okay. So we can catch fish now, and we can clean them. We need to make a fishing pole. We'll also need a fish trap. So move this up there. We can also make some fish traps as soon as the human logs get started. I think let's queue up just one of those to start with. We'll go get a fishing pole queued up as well. Crab pots could be good too. Yeah, let's go and make one of those too. I can't make it yet. It's hunting 3. Okay. So yeah, let's do a fishing pole. And that's made here. Anybody can make and use a fishing pole. It doesn't actually require you to be a hunter / fisher for it. I'm just going to mow this lawn here. It's fine. But yeah, if you are a fisher, you get efficiency. Or a hunter, you get efficiency for it. And they've actually enhanced fishing since last time I did any hunting. Which is kind of nice, because I don't have full experience with it. They've actually enhanced hunting since the last time I did any hunting. So, same answer. This one? Yeah, this one. You can go, like, over here someplace. Tighten these up. I have some in my pocket, too, I think. No? No, okay. That's fine, then. And, let's see. Yeah, we need all that stuff to get made. Let's see, your fletching table is paused. Fiber sketching station is paused. You're making boards right now. Okay, that's fine. Make all the things. Guess I could have crafted some boards and some hewn, but I went and chopped down several trees, so we have a decent amount of logs here. I also chopped a bit of stone down in the mine, so we have a decent amount of stone if we need it for anything. Yeah. Let's see. Fishing pole should be done soon. I think we can do a bow as well. And I wanted to look at the arrow recipe here. This is arrows made at a fletching table, which are more efficient than arrows made here at the tool station, I guess. We can make 20 arrows for 10 wood there. And we can make 4 arrows for 2 wood here. No, actually, it's the same right now. It gets more efficient later, though, when we can put a module in the fletching table, I'm guessing. For now, can this take modules too? Good, it can. It can. Excellent. Okay, well, when we get modules, we can actually put modules in. So let's just go ahead and make a few arrows right away here, like 10 crafts, which coincidentally will get me as much as 2 crafts of the other arrow recipe. Right, because it was 20 arrows for 10 wood. Yep. Alright, so fishing pole is done. Put that in here. We can go fishing in a moment. Actually, let's go ahead and go fishing, and then we'll come back and do hunting in a bit. So, fishing pole is actually one of the easier... fishing in this game, rather, is actually one of the easier fishing tasks in most games, because you literally just click to cast, and then I think you just click to... Just click. You don't even have to hold. You don't have to do anything fancy, and you get the fish. We got a salmon, because we're in the river. And if you fish in the river, you get river fish, freshwater fish. And if you fish in the ocean, you get ocean fish, saltwater fish. But sometimes you get saltwater fish in the river, like blue sharks, for example. And sometimes you get ocean fish in the ocean, or river fish in the ocean, because eco. And that was a trout. Okay, that's a river fish. And I can see it if you're near the mouth of a river. Like maybe there's some saltwater fish in the mouth of the river. Maybe there's some freshwater fish just outside the mouth of the river. But it was a cod. But we're quite a bit from the ocean. This is the ocean here. Even whether this is a lake or a bay or a lagoon, there are no glitches, only features. I'm not sure how why a shark would have swum this far up. But I did. That's okay. There are no glitches, only features. I like that. So we'll do a little bit of fishing here. And get some skill going. That was a tuna. Pretty sure tuna's an ocean fish too. Sure. Pretty sure. And another blue shark. And it looks like another blue shark. Can you see the fish there in the water? Getting all the fishes. Yeah, you always win in eco with fishing. Yeah, another blue shark. You can, as far as I know, you can never actually lose fishing in eco. Like, you always get a fish. There's another shark. Getting more ocean fish than anything? Yeah. Maybe we should go to the ocean. There's another shark. A lot of sharks in this river. Okay. So there's a few cooking recipes that are for cooking these large fish. We didn't get any small fish, but we should do this one just so that we said we did it. We'll cook one of those large fish, probably one of those sharks. Yeah, one of those sharks. We'll cook a medium fish, which is going to be whatever that one was, the salmon, I think. And these are also medium fish, large fish, medium fish. Okay, what's a small fish? Small fish is a crab or a jellyfish. Okay, well, we'll wait for those later. And then there's Pacific sardine, too, which is interesting that it's a separate category. But okay. We need 3 Pacific sardines to make that? I don't know, I might not do that one. Unless we get those, like, in the fish, catcher thingy. Alright, we're finally making some hewn. That needs 20 hewn logs. That's obscene. There's a little more protein. Not a bad idea. Making some fish. We got some arrows here. Arrows just have to be in your inventory. You don't have to have them any place special, which is kind of nice too. Let's see. Let's put this into a box for now. Over there, I guess. I'm going to take the bow. Using there. And let's go hunting. Hunting's a little bit of a challenge, though. With as easy as fishing is, hunting's a little bit of a challenge because you there are headshots, so you can do a little bit extra damage if you get a headshot. But until you get higher skill, you don't do a whole lot of damage right off. So, and higher bows, I think, also give you more damage, but I don't know how much damage a wolf takes. Apparently it's about 6. 5, probably. Do the fish or food, for that matter, go bad? Yes. So I have altered it so that I get 3 times the, there we are, hunting 2 already. I get 3 times the time on the amount of time it takes for something to spoil. And because we're playing the way we are with, only having the server running when we're actually playing, that means that we, it'll take a long time for it to spoil, but it does spoil. Ooh, I got a headshot. That one I didn't headshot. Now you notice it's 1.5 instead of 1.4. That's because we went up by 10% more base damage. And 2 headshots. Nice. The animals aren't running as much as they used to in the old versions. Which is a good thing for the hunter, not a good thing for the hunted. Deer. Kill a bison, I suppose. But I can't. Well, yes, I can. But we also want to probably pick off this little guy here. And if you hit them, they take so much damage. You don't have to worry about that too much. All right. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Okay, headshot. 2 headshot. Yeah, it's not running. That's also a feature that the animals aren't running. That's 4 headshots. 5 headshots to take out a buffalo right now. Take that stupid hat off. Jonathan, welcome in. I missed the turkey. Got it on the second shot, too. There we go. Shark hat. Oh, we just caught a few sharks, so that's good. Alright, so I want to do some of this campfire animal stuff, too, here. And I got one of each. That's good. Good evening. Alright, so Campfire Animal Medium, that is an alligator, bighorn, which is one we killed, a deer, an elk, a jaguar, and a mountain goat. Those all count as medium animals. Small animals are coyotes, foxes, and wolves. We got a coyote. Start and go. And then tiny is a agouti. Which I think is what we killed, right? No, we killed a prairie dog. Agouti, hare, otter, prairie dog, snapping turtle, and turkey. We killed a turkey, too. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. And, of course, we killed a bison, which will give us a little bit of tallow on the side. Kind of nice. Start and cook that one, too. Oh my. Alrighty, and then let's put these critters in here, this last critter in here. I want to take the fish trap out. We can also grab the fletching table and the fiber scutching station, because we're going to want to start working on that today too. Let's see, the fletching table I'll put right here. That needs a higher room tier, so we're not going to be able to use it yet anyway, but this is where we can make that backpack. We can make a wooden bow here too, which I guess we can make it with efficiency then, because it's... it's got a 1.5 base damage. Interesting. We can make it with efficiency here because if we have a module in, so it costs us less wood to do so, and then of course the higher level bows as well. We also have the arrow bundle here too that we can make, but we'll have to wait until we upgrade our building a little bit more before we do that. And then also the fiber scutching station, which is kind of big. Let's put it back there maybe. This one's okay in this room. And you can also make a basic backpack here as a gatherer. So either one we want to make, we can make it there. This one costs plant fibers and cotton bolls. This one costs plant fibers and leather hides. We can't get leather hides though until we start butchery, right? So we probably will make this recipe over here. We can pick cotton and turn it into cotton lint. We can pick flax and turn it into flax fiber. We can pick or chop palm logs and turn it into heart of palm. And then, of course, we can make the gathering basic upgrade, which will be a little while away. So there's that stuff. And we'll work on that stuff soon. We could eat some of this meat and see what it tastes like. The other one. It is going to count as... Come on. Update. Okay. Okay. So meat is more fat than protein. Fish is more protein than fat. So they kind of both serve as balances to each other as well, which is kind of nice. Let's eat a bunch of stuff, get our skill points up a little bit here. And let's see, we did the hunting. We need to put the fish trap down and see what else we can do. I went through almost half of my arrows already, just those kills. So getting more efficient arrows would be nice. If we put the fish trap down in the water here. Go away. Here we go. Yes, it's fine that's on unclaimed land. It will catch fish kind of passively here. And we can actually do that a few different places to catch different kinds of fish, of course. Actually, it might need to be turned around, or does it not matter? I don't know if it matters or not, but I'm going to turn it around anyway. So we'll see if we can catch some fish in that. Charring all that meat. And then we can probably go, I think we should maybe make a run down to the jungle and see what we can find down there. We can pick up down there. Some food, maybe some palm. Maybe. See, the jungle, the shortest path to the jungle is probably going to be diagonally across this way. Yeah. Let's go that way. I feel like I'm walking slow. Maybe I am. We also, though, should stop by the swamp and get some rice, maybe, or we could also size some wheat here too. And we actually should probably pick up some flax too. We're out and about. We'll need it. Even hunt a little bit too. I don't want to do too much because I'll just end up filling up my inventory with stuff. But we'll do a little bit of that. Oh, I got some flax seeds even. Good. We'll have to take farming at some point because we'll need to get some more seeds made. And this big flat area here, I think, will be good for a lot of the grasslands plants. Let's do yield potential. Not agave, but not beans, but beets. Yeah, beets will be good in this big flat area here. At least in parts of it. Oh, the beets are really good right there next to home. Camas are in the forest. Not really any mushrooms out here. Corn. Corn's best bet is either going to be way over there or way up here, but we could probably get by with it down here just fine. How much we're going to need. I think, but we may do a little bit of both. Cotton is in the marshlands. Fireweed we already talked about. Flax, anywhere in the grasslands. It's happy anywhere in the grasslands. We're good there. Huckleberry, no. Huckleberries are in the forest. You could pick some kelp out of the ocean. That's kind of a good thing to do too. Papayas are in the jungle. Pineapples are in the jungle. That's why we're headed there. Prickly pear we haven't picked yet. Those are in the desert, in certain parts of the desert. We'll catch them right there along that edge nearest to us. Cotton need for backpacks. Yes, that's in the wetlands. Run. How many stars do I start with? Just the one. I'm just gaining them a little faster. Pumpkin we'll be able to use pretty soon, but we don't need it yet, so we'll have to wait on that. And welcome in, the Cable Man. Good to see you. Rice will be down there in the... well, actually expands out into the warm forest, too. Oh, nice. We'll grab that. And, let's see. Sunflowers, we'll use those later. Those grow very rarely, actually. We might have to go up to those areas. Oof. We're going to have to build some roads. Taro. We need to make sure we get some taro when we're in the jungle too. Tomatoes will grow in lots of places. We should be okay with those. And wheat. Wheat's not bad either. Okay, so you can kind of see where we're going to put our farmland at around here. A little bit. In a little bit. Let's actually get a little bit more wheat. That should be enough for now. And these are papayas. Papayas are in a tree. That's king fern. I gotta remember what the taro looks like. It's been a while. Pineapples are a little bush, just like real life. Grab some of each of those. Fern taro's these, right? That's heliconia. Oh, taro's these. I think. Can I target it? I think it's these things with the leaves. Oh, yes, it is. I gotta have the shovel selected. Right, taros. Let's get a few of those too, because we want to make those into charred taro. We'll pick the papayas some more. We'll get a bunch of papayas and a bunch of pineapple. Gotta be careful I don't get too much stuff. It's 18 taro already. We'll call that good enough. And then pineapple. There's some. Day 1, yes. This is stream 2, but we're still real early on. It's still on the first day. We are... let's see. I can do it via the meteor, I guess. We are... less than... No, that's not right. Yeah, that's not a right time. Your Pumu was telling me about that earlier, that he was having the same thing with the meteor. That /MET not telling him the right time. So we'll look for the meteor and we'll just target it that way. But we are maybe 3 hours in. Yeah, I slept earlier, so it's a little bit advancement. But we're about 3 hours into play, but we slept about an hour. So we're about 4 hours in as far as the game is concerned. Okay. More pineapples. More papayas. Yeah, sleeping just advances the time, so it goes by a little bit faster than otherwise. Gotcha. And that pineapple. These mushrooms work for charred mushrooms as well. How many papaya do I have? 24? Yeah, we should pick some more. I'd like to get maybe 30 or 40 of each thing we're here for, if we can pull it off. Give or take the palm logs, because those might be a little bit harder to come by. Or the palm, not the palm logs, the palm, across the river here, I guess. Heart of palm, that's what I was thinking of. A whole row of pineapple here. Almost like somebody planted them. Managed to misclick and get this place again. Sighs deeply. Ah, well, may as well hang around a bit and ridicule the weirdo who's playing Eco. Exactly. Oh, we should do some shoutouts, too. Check out Batman over on YouTube. I did add that command. Or I think actually Caledorn might have added it. And then also check out Caledorn, who says that he's coming back to streaming very soon. He says. You did? What did you do? Resident Troll is here. When you show up, I remember shoutouts? Yes. Because I want to shout at you. Let's see. Are we at with papaya now? 40. That's good on papaya for now. Let's get some more pineapple if we see it. Let's see. Pineapple? Otherwise, we'll go over to the swamp and pick some stuff up there. If I have the room for it. I don't have the room for it. I'll have to go back to go there. Oh, dang it. This is not going to be easy to climb. Okay, how about over here? Can I climb this? Stupid ceiba trees. I hate ceiba trees. Let's see. Trolls are way beneath you in their pay grade and the rank system. Oh, there's a pineapple. Saw it as I walked through it. One down there. More pineapples. Pineapples are a pain because they don't give you very good yield when you pick them, ever. So you have to have a lot of them in order to a lot of plants in order to collect a reasonable amount. On the other hand, they're one of the plants that you don't fully harvest. You just pick the fruit from, like a tomato, for example, is the same way. So you don't have to replant them as often, which is kind of nice. So I guess it's a trade-off. Let's see. Ceiba trees grow like weeds. Okay, we're back in the warm forest now. Let's just go ahead and dash back home, and then we'll come back over to the swamp and get the things we need from there. Pineapple pizza. Yes, indeed. We could use to pick up some pumpkins while we come back through the warm forest. We could use some rice, of course. Whatever else I was nattering about. Oh, yes, cotton. We'll need some cotton as well. Might have been something else, too. I don't remember. I know, you like pineapple smoothies. We talked about that yesterday. Definitely going to want to put down a road network, though, so we can get from different points around the map. Or get to different points around the map easily. I had to cut my way through this right here. While I was chopping trees, I went out there and chopped some trees. Then I had to get through here somehow. Pineapple pizza is excellent. Chorizo or pepperoni, maybe some ham. Oregano. Ample cheese. American style crust, not Italian, which you normally prefer. Snob. Okay, so let's see here. Food. I'm going to need some more chests. Let's make a couple more chests. Not there, over here. Storage chest. The thicker crust as opposed to, what we would call the normal crust, as opposed to a thin crust, which is usually what Italians do. Let's see. Seeds can go in there. Over there, please. Thank you. There, please. Scooch this stuff over. That. Seeds. Seeds. Well, I explained it best. Just keep that in the old wheelhouse there. Yep, we're gonna need some more storage. Okay, let's see. You can go in there. So many styles. Deep dish, yeah. So what we would call normal crust here, like regular crust, just the regular stretched dough, is what he's talking about, I'm sure. As opposed to, well, we invented it. As opposed to the thin crust that's Italian style pizza. Let's see. We picked up. What did we pick up? We picked up. We need to boil some grains. We can do that. Just boil like 10 of those. Like New York style. Yeah, I would say New York style crust is the most similar of the common types of crust to the Italian crust. There's a place that I used to go, kind of in my general area here, that does 10 papayas. It does Italian style pizza, and I did enjoy it. Taro as well. And then we're stuck again. Okay, so that'll do for that cooking. Let's run back down to the this way, to the swamp. Pick up some more stuff. You like Market Fresh pizza from Walmart? Isn't Market Fresh the Target brand? You're talking about the pizza from the deli at Walmart. Let's pick up a few of these. Why are you not letting me touch them? Wait, do I have to reap pumpkins now? No. There's something going on. Why can't I target the pumpkins? Weird. Okay. Target those. Okay, I can target these pumpkins. Weird. Pick a few. We don't need a bunch. The polishment your Italian crust is too thin because it gets crispy all the way through. Yeah. That's why I don't really... I mean, it's good, but that's why I don't prefer it. It's like eating almost like a flatbread. We can reap some of this rice here. Pick the cotton, reap the rice. Cotton's another one of those plants that you do not have to replant. You're just picking the fruit off of it. So you don't have to replant it. You don't have to plant a bunch of it then. Well, I usually do have to plant a bunch of it, but you don't have to keep tending to it. Everything else here in the swamp is basically just bleh. Like you don't need it. Just those kind of couple of things there. Pick a few more of these. Chicago style you wouldn't want to eat. Yeah, it'd probably be too much. It's also very saucy usually, and that's the big drawback for me. Banana Shark. Joe, welcome in. I'm not a big pizza sauce person. I like it just a thin sauce. Light on the sauce. But Chicago style pizza is good. Speaking of which, there's also a really good Chicago style pizza place that I've gone to a few times too. Supposed to be soggy? It's not soggy. It's doughy, I guess, but it's not soggy. Put the shark up on top, I guess. There we go. Calzamar busts out the Derek gift there. Take that stupid hat off. Which one, Raven, or both? Yeah, it's not soggy. The best I can say is that it's my hat's both. Alrighty. Because the crust is done. It's doughy and chewy. Yeah, the dough was very substantial. Let's get a little more cotton. We're good on maybe one more reap of rice will get us one stack. That'll be enough for now. Almost like a sub. Yeah. You did your one-time takeoff? 98, and that also got us a self-improvement. Skill up. And a gathering. Oh, we're gathering 3 now. Okay, so gathering 3. We also have the choice of, do we want tool efficiency, which lowers the calorie, or tool damage? And I don't know why you would ever need to boost the damage of tools here, because the only tool you get benefits from here is the scythe. So I'm going to do tool efficiency and get fewer calories used on this one. I might not understand what the damage is useful for here, but I'm going to take that risk. Detroit style crust thickness is probably the closest to the thickness you associate with American style. Non-disclosed reasons. Everybody here knows that I live near Detroit. I think they do anyway. I assume they do. But Detroit style is my favorite. And it's thicker than the standard American crust. But it's not Chicago style. Now we do? Oh, it's not an unknown. We'll put it that way. Yeah, it's usually rectangular. It's a little thicker. Oftentimes there's oil in the pan, so the dough kind of gets a little fried on the bottom. Have you ever had Jets pizza, Jonathan, or has that not out in the West Coast? Jets is the most widely known Detroit-style brand. Thickness, giggity. Curved pizza, circular, elliptical, rectangular, whatever. Rectangular is actually easier to slice. Yeah, but it depends on the dough you're acquiring, because if the dough you're acquiring is a ball, then it's easier to make it round than to make it square. Call that pan pizza here, but it's not. So pan pizza is regular crust. This is thicker, and like I said, it's usually got oil in the pan, so it fries a little bit. Little Caesars pan pizza is kind of Detroit style, but it's not as much. Pizza, pizza, pan, pan. Make your own pizza dough? Nice. I'm too lazy to do it, but I can do it. I'm just too lazy. We can easily get pizza dough here in the deli at the grocery stores and stuff. So and thanks for the follow, Cable Man. Much appreciated. So I can easily get pizza dough, so I don't bother making it. I'm too lazy. It only costs a couple bucks. Too lazy. Okay, so we need to cook. We need to boil some more grains for that with that rice, or not. Or not. And we also picked up something. Oh, we can eat some of these things too. Let's taste the charred papaya and the charred pineapple went God knows where. Over here. Okay, let's fix that. Storage. Gizmo for one of the ingredients? I hope not. Charred pineapple and charred taro. Got a killer deal on a new laptop? Nice. Flour, salt, oil, yeast, and some water, and yeah, I know it. I know it's simple. I'm just incredibly lazy. Let's see. Charred papaya, okay. Charred pineapple, okay. Charred taro, horrible. We could then cancel this job, I suppose. It's gonna cost me a little calories to set it up, but that's okay. While we're talking about crafting things, let's craft that backpack. We need one of those. That'll be good. And that's 24 of my cotton balls. And then let's turn the rest of them into cotton lint inefficiently, but we're still going to do it. And that's, I guess, 19. Good pizza dough needs to cold ferment for a day or two in the fridge. Yeah, that's true. Overnight's a good plan. Once you make it, you let it sit out for that proof period, and then if you put it in the fridge, wrapped in cling wrap of some kind, for about just overnight. Like if you make it, yeah, about 24 hours, maybe 30 hours, it'll be even better. I agree, Kelsimar. But when you're making it at home, you don't want to do all that. That's too much like work. So I get it. Let's do 15 of these. So both of these recipes will give us a side order of plant fiber, which is kind of nice because we can always use it. I forgot to get palm logs while we were in the jungle. Oopsie. I meant to do it, and then I didn't do it. Getting out there with a cart is going to be a pain in the ass, though. So we need to maybe start working on bridge-related stuff. Maybe. Trying to make your own pizza dough? You enjoyed making the sweet rolls dough? The dough is very similar, or should be very similar. Yeah. Well, that's true. If you're making the thin crust, you don't need to let it proof. It's actually worse if you let it proof because it's harder to stretch it thin. Let's see. Getting over there with that cart is going to be a challenge. So we should probably dig up some more dirt. Make some dirt ramps, maybe. Might be useful. Oh, that's full. There you go. Have some trees. Oh, you're putting that way over. Wait a minute. Don't do that. That's insane. My storage chest game is going to be a little messed up for a little while. Actually, we can take that pack. Put that in right there. And that gives us an additional 5 kilograms of carry weight. Sourdough bread or half whole grain bread. Definitely leaving it overnight makes the bread a lot better. Yeah, because you want the gluten activation. I agree. I agree with me. Don't necessarily want to dig that straight all the way out. Yep. Well, most of my pizza crust baking experience is actually professional. But yeah, I do know what I'm doing. The Italian pizza is crispy all the way through, then it was made by an American, not an Italian. That's probably true, or in this case, a Norwegian. But yeah, that's true. It's too easy to get crispy all the way through. That's for sure, not sure. And welcome in, by the way. Yep. I did a stint pizza making in high school and a little bit in college. It's like doing a stint in San Quentin. Alright, let's make some dirt ramps. Let's make 5. I'll grab 2 more dirt. Actually, I should make 6 and grab 8 more dirt. Yeah. You open another one. Did you get the YouTube channel, the stream overlay? Yeah, that's too hard to do. Because YouTube changes the URL for every video. There's no way to link. I'd have to change the URL every single time. And it's too much like work for someone like me. Because you know, Twitch, you always just come to the same URL and you're fine. But YouTube chat, you have to point it at the URL. Oh, well, if JD is able to pull it off, then I will take a look. But as far as I understand it, you have to point it at the video's URL in order to get the chat. And the passive is not tool damage, but increased tool tier. You can do both. You can do either, I should say. You must be a little behind, too. Not sure, I'm guessing. JD ain't the most technically adept person around, relying on Bilbo for everything technical. Yeah. So when you do... It's either lowered calorie cost, or it's... I don't have that one. I have this one here. Or it's increased damage. Long rest streams, about 2 hours. We usually go 9:30 to 11:30 Eastern. On Saturdays, I'll go a little longer usually because I don't have to get up as early on Sunday mornings as I do during the week. But tonight we'll definitely wrap around 11:30. Wait, why are you not? Oh, you're not seeing the dirt that's over there. Right, of course. Let's do this. But yeah, Caledorn, I looked at it and I didn't, oh, I have more. Right. There's 8 of them. Okay. I had it over there. That's why I didn't show. That's right. We got some ramps now. That's the important thing. I want to just do a 2 wide ramp at this point, I think. We'll go here. There. Wheelbarrow's in the way. Get out of the way, Batman. That's fine. And then we can build across the river somewhere. That's probably not the best place. Maybe driving this way and then crossing would be better. Yeah, I think so. And then, or maybe over there. What's the elevation look like there? I'd have to drop down there then, or I could cut through. And then we got to get around though. Cutting through is not the best plan. Coming across, coming up, going around this way, and over to there is what I want to be able to do. Alright, so we're going to have to get some blocks and build some temporary bridges. I do have a few leftover adobe. I do need to use some more hewn to upgrade. USJD, so you don't forget. But 15 adobe is not going to get me very far on a bridge. We're going to do that first. So we want to go to the opposite side of that rise a little bit, but I also don't want to go too far over because I don't want to have to cross the river too early. 15 adobe, you should pay around 25 a month for, yeah. Okay. There you are, 15, right there. Yeah, we're gonna need a few more. And I really don't want to use the hewn for this. I would rather use the hewn to build with, especially because we know we're going to have to upgrade the workshop area here. So, but I also want to, maybe I should take mining sooner rather than later. Because then I could make the efficiency, although it's only 10%. What's the basic upgrade 2? Oh god, that's going to need professions like crazy. Yeah, maybe I should take mining next instead of Campfire Cooking next. But let's go ahead and keep replacing walls, adobe walls with hewn walls. See, I know where it is. No, not yet. I need to have mining before I can, mining and logging before we can craft the first one. And I don't have mining yet. So give me like 5 fish, 5 meat. These are heavy, so we don't want to take too many of them. And then 5 or 10, maybe 10 of these. That'll do for now. let's take out some of this wall. How much hewn log do I have? 26. I'm probably have to craft some more of that. Also, we do have more things to craft, too. Like, I want to do a dresser. Probably should do some hewn chairs and tables as well. Can't do that for a while. What else can I craft here? That I can use already. That might be kind of it. I think that's kind of it for now. So the hewn table is going to be a lot of hewn. So I guess we're going to hew some more. We have quite a bit of wood. It's going to be about 100 hewn worth of wood, though, which isn't a lot. Let's do 8 of these again. And then 64 hewn more. Same as Twitch, because I don't want to have to, whatchamacallit twice. Words, English, hard. Encode. I don't want to have to encode twice. So whatever I'm... Yes. 2 OBS instances. Huh? Probably on Twitch is better than YouTube? Yeah, because YouTube's a bitch. Basically. Let's move this up here even. And once more. For no reason. YouTube wants more to make the same quality as Switch wants less. So, tough. I mean, YouTube's not getting more. If I would quit interrupting, I would have more walls by now. Let's see. You don't get weird artifacts when you move around with that quality on YouTube? Yeah, well, that's the balance that we have to pay here. Is that I'm not able to... I don't want to double encode. So I'm sacrificing the quality a little bit on YouTube to accomplish what I want to accomplish. I can't go that way. Hang it. You know what? I'm just going to take handfuls at a time. It's fine. Only 2 handfuls anyway. You know it. I'm also quite lazy. You hadn't noticed. Okay, that'll do for the bridge. We should be able to get our small cart across there. We'll have to widen it to 3 before we get the regular wooden carts, but those won't come till we get basic engineering. So, yeah. It's fine. Grab those ramps again, and we can do some more ramping. Sounds like work. Yeah, that's kind of my take on the matter. Actually, I wonder if I even need a ramp here. I might not, because I could potentially just carve through this to get this far. Once I get here, I can eat my way through that. Let's see. Come this way. And we drop down here. Maybe. I really only need to just get to there. So yeah, then I just drop into here. So a couple of ramps here would be it then. If I did that. So I need to get one of my wagons over here. Or make another one. Either way. Maybe I should put those 4... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe I should put those 4 there. Then I don't have to do any more carving. Or very much carving. Or I could just fill that with dirt. That'd be even smarter. Okay, let's go. I want to take that. Do I want to take this? Do I want to take that? They're all about the same. The wagon's easier to handle. The cart, rather. Easier to handle than the wheelbarrows. So I think I'd rather drive this. Even if it's a pain to get it through here. Use a bigger stick. Yeah. Washington Monument. Trying to make the terrain navigable. Yeah. It's not my favorite thing to do either, but it's fine. May have to take another nap pretty soon. So we can get another star soon. Yeah, let's just take down some of this dirt here. So we can get another skill, that is, the nap reason. And then with this dirt here. And then we can take some of this dirt back with us to make more ramps or something out of. Let's take that one out. This one, this one, this one. Oh, I'm full. It's only a requirement if you want to pass the time faster, to earn stars faster or sooner, as in playtime sooner, or if you want to have things grow. Fine. And in multiplayer, it's not enabled usually. I'm never going to enable it on our servers, for example. But in single player, it's fine. So this should be good. Oh, we should go chop that stone too while we're here, just to get it out of the way. Level or flatten that out. So in single player, though, using sleep as a way of advancing time is a viable and recommended, actually, strategy. Chopping stone, yes. Chop, 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 chop. That one too. There we go. But if I take another nap, then I can advance the game, let's see, another 3 hours. And we can get down to the business of another profession. No, I didn't want you to spin around like a weirdo. Thank you. Let's go this way. Okay. probably could have just built the bridge that way. That's all right. Been around like Caledorn, yes. Oh, hat security there. Banana. Should have known. Gotta be careful, I'll pop a stitch. Stretching around my fat head. Banana phone. Exactly. Okay, so that gets me access to the jungle, which is what I was trying to do with this. So let's go to the jungle now and get a load of palm logs so that we can hopefully also get some palm, whatever they're called. And then we could probably also... We kill some more animals? No, we don't really need to kill any more animals right now. We need to check our fish trap, though. And we need to set out our crab pot, too. We need to go to the ocean for the crab to do the crab pot, though. We'll do that later. Not that the ocean's that far away, but... I'll just walk right through the corn here, no problem. It's a little tight there, but that's okay. And then we put a ramp in right over here. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. So what I'll do is I'll just jump up into the jungle, chop some trees, and then drop down and put them in the cart. Hey, there's some crushed iron right there.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a shuffle to get there, but it's okay. Better than trying to build a ramp up there. Ooh, pineapple. Not targetable again. Weird. Right, let's see. Palm trees. Here's some. Where's Lana been? Taking a leave of absence would be the best way to word it. As without an S is just pineapple. Shimon has support for adding the chats into the stream overlay, and you don't have to mess with his auto detects. Interesting. I did not find that when I was looking for how to do it. Gotta find where I was again here. Sounds like a good plan to me. There you are. Palm trees are kind of annoying because they only yield 30, but they also only take 3 whacks, so. You got two, where'd this tickle in my throat's come from? You got two, well, item being restreamed, just doing anything locally instead of sending it off to restream servers. Yeah, so he's just doing his own, yeah. Yep. I would still have the old crappy overlay probably if it weren't for Caledorn. Exactly. Blame Caledorn. And I'm hoping I can get 4 trees worth in here, which I think I can. Actually, I think I can get it more than that, but we'll get 4 trees worth. And then we'll head back. See, you're not nice and you're a troublemaker? Yeah, you can be both. You can be a nice troublemaker. You can be. I'm not saying you are, but you can be. Yes, it was the default one. Which is horrendous. Which is why Caledorn volunteered to change it. Oh, my, it's not what I was sniffing for that reason. I was sniffing because of my, coughing. Okay, back across the plains we go. No, I don't think I'm getting sick. I think it was just a tickle in my throat. Unless I caught it from Jeff. Could have. We did play it up together the other night. That's how computer viruses work, right? Actually, that wouldn't have been a great spot for the bridge anyway, because it would have come... Yeah, that wouldn't have been great either. I had to do a turn or something. What the hell? Cart. There. Go that way. Behind me, cart. It's a little tight there. That's all right. When we go through and pave some roads, it'll be better. It's sniffling all day when because you're getting sick. The antibiotics blocks the natural way for tears. Most of it goes down these station tubes instead. Look at Caledorn using fancy words. Alright, I think I'm going to put these over here so they're kind of hidden from... Oh, they're derpy there. Meh. Eh. Eh. I'm just going to char these hearts of palm we have. Actually, I'm just going to char maybe 2 of them. Just do them all. It's fine. Charred heart of palm. There we go. 5 of those. I need to put them in a box, otherwise I won't be able to get them. Yeah, go there. And these seeds can go somewhere else too. is. Okay. Let's see. I have a... Did I make a crab pot? Oh, let's eat one of those charred hearts of palm. There we go. Horrible. Alright, well. Maybe I will cancel this job, after all. It's alright. If the bird flu can be transferred from humans to cats, the reason why PC viruses can be transferred, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how it works. I think our next task is going to be to keep rebuilding this building so we can get this to work, which needs quite a bit more done for it. So we'll do that next. Let's see. Maybe I should just use these logs as logs then. Since we're not going to be able to use them for what I was going to use them for, I think that's fine. Let's move this over here again. That way. And then let's just make some more. Not you. You. Not what I wanted. I want the dowels first. 8 of those. Yeah. Out of food. And 64 more hewn. That might be about all I can afford. I didn't say that's how it worked. I asked if that was how it worked. Actually, I need to go down here. Most definitely in the form of a question. That unless that's how computer viruses work. Let's see. Oh, you're referring to... Oh, I see. More like... I don't want to attempt to explain something like that. But I also don't think that's how it works. Let's do these, it's fine. Let's take these out too. Do the roof and the floors last, I guess. Didn't object to your general statement. Good thing you're sitting down in a bed without any possibility of falling off. You have at least 40 centimeters on each side of you. I don't really know what that means, that you have some length on either side of you. But, okay. Scared Gizmo off his bed? Well, all he had to do is just look at him funny. Gizmo's a fraidy cat. Forbidden. See? All you had to do was look at him funny. Let's drop these over there, I guess. Drop those over there, I guess. Forbidden. Build, build, build. Too hungry. More fat. There we go. Here. That's fine. There. That's good. For now, that's good. And their walls, yeah, I know. I'm going to do them all, so it doesn't really matter. Stairs. Let's do stairs solo. There we go. Oh. Solo. Probably a little of both, Jonathan, to be honest. See? Probably both. More. All three rooms are still active, and so I just need to replace the wall here, separating the kitchen and the bathroom. And then it's just a matter of the roof and the floor. It is not going to be a inexpensive task. Something about the way he sheds, or the type of hair he has, which is like fine hair, and the fact that it gets everywhere and it goes up your nose and all kinds of weird places, etc., etc. All right, so are you good now? No. We still need to do more over here. Let's do the roof because it's easier. Although I have 14, 15, I have 31 blocks. I'm just going to do the generic roof block. I'm lazy. There. Oops, I missed. Fine. Weird places, yes. And my hammer's broken. Alright, let's fix the hammer. Also want to take out 3 of these. And that may not have been wise. No, it was not. Shit. Put those back in. Roof. I'm gonna do cubes, just because it's this temporary stopgap. Let's see. Do not have certain traditions involving private parts that are more common in the U.S. I don't know what that means. and hairs are almost like razor blades. When you have gizmo hair all around in your bed, it can get into places you really do not want it to get into. Yeah, that sounds, not ideal. So we're going to have to murder some more trees. Short story long, we have to murder some more trees. So let's go murder some more trees. I think we'll go over to the warm forest and take out some cedars and more or less, yes. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Very TMI, but yes. Actually, we'll just take out some of these oaks. That'll be fine. No, actually, you didn't tell me. Or at least I don't remember you having told me. Which is probably a good thing, if you even had. Caledorn is one of those weirdos that showers without socks on. And the stone axe broke. Alright, we gotta run back and fix it. I'm gonna have to make some more coarse stones. One year I took my birthday off work. I was probably gonna play World of Warcraft all day or something, because that was during that, probably during that time period. Told my coworkers that I decided I was gonna spend the whole day in my birthday suit. And then I amended that by saying, not even I want to see that. I wanted to make comments in your direction, Caledorn. Yeah, but that's a common occurrence. Hello, Buffalo. So I think after we get the building upgraded completely, or if I get tired, I will take a quick nap, and that way we will be able to keep going with taking another profession. So mining has increased its viability thanks to needing it for making the modules. But if you have any thoughts about whether I should do that or advanced campfire cooking, then speak now or forever hold your pee. Cool. Ostrich. I think it's Jonathan just trying to say weird stuff to trip you all up. Myself, I could be wrong on that one, but I think it's a pretty good chance. Pretty good chance. All right, let's make some more hewn. doesn't sound unlikely at all. Yeah. We're getting low on food in pockets, so I should probably just go ahead and pick up some more. Let's see, what do I want? Maybe some more meat. Nice to meet you. We'll take this too. I'll eat a boiled grain even though I don't really want to. Because I can. Oh, and eat that fireweed shoot while we're standing here staring at it. This, we can take that corn too, and that should be fine. And then maybe the rest of these beans. And some of these camas bulbs. You've never heard that that term for said appliance or accessory before? Wow. One of those weird things that I would have assumed, I did assume, more than would have, I did, that it was one of those, you know, euphemistic nicknames that had spread across the world like wildfire on the internet, but guess not. There we go. Clean this up, clean that up, clean that up. Extremely rare to not use one. Oh, I know I figured it was common in Canada too. I'm just talking about like the nickname was probably invented here. Well, I mean, there's situations where people don't wear them, clearly, because we still have Scandinavians being born. But, yeah, making them mandatory for any specific reason seems a little bit, Big Brotherish. I mean, unfortunately, that is, you know, Scandinavians being born. Okay, then we're not talking about the same thing. What are you talking about? Oh, that. No, we're not talking about that at all. I need to put more labor on that. Oopsie. Yeah, that's a totally different topic. Jonathan. I mean, Jonathan, you could extend that logic to that degree. Where if you're born with a vestigial tail, why should the doctors remove that in the hospital too? Maybe they should just leave that until you become an adult. It does happen. It's rare, but it does happen. I didn't want to go this far. Dang it. Oh, let's see. Actually, I should put it inside. That'd be even smarter. Okay, let's do this. Should wait for more of those to get made then. Your nephew was born with 2 fused fingers? Yeah. So that's the same kind of concept. Like, do we put them over there too? I don't do that. Do we treat that? I get it. I mean, I'm being facetious and or argumentative on purpose. But you can definitely slippery slope argument the crap out of this conversation. All right, let's go ahead and get started on this. Make sure that I count them a little bit. And don't go overboard a little bit. I think he probably gathered what it was we were talking about after we redirected his thought process, Kelsimer. Maybe not. He may be confused still. But I don't think so. I think he's fine. Yeah, that's what I mean. Wear this damn hammer out again. But that's what happens when you work it too much. You wear it out. Okay, so that puts us at 1.7. I gotta do the floor in here too. Doggone it.
Nah, that's what she said.
That's what she said. Well, I guess we're picking that table up. It's fine. Oh, good. You made some more. Because I wasn't counting again. Or when I said I needed to keep track? Yeah, I didn't. Although this won't actually break the room, so it's okay. There, please. Only break that table's functionality when we actually work under it. So now I can use all this Adobe for building bridges and stuff. which means I probably want to make another stockpile or two and put it somewhere else for now. It's not in my friggin' way. I think I still had enough to make some more. You good now? 1.86. Nice. 6? Yeah. Alright, so I have 3 whole... Yeah. Put that in there. You can go outside somewhere. Maybe over here someplace. Let's put this stockpile over here somewhere out of the way. Nope. Number 7. That'll do. And put all this adobe in there. For later. Makes good bridges. Also good mine shaft structure when we actually get to doing that. Okay, so that's upgraded. We just need to do the rest of the flooring and this little bit of roof over here over these two rooms. But not too bad. That torch burn out? It did burn out. This is probably close to burning out too then. 17 minutes. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a couple more torches. Let's torture Caledorn. Torch. 2 of those. Acorns are in there. We should probably replant some of those. You need to make a hoe in order to do that. Let's go make a hoe. Torches are done. Load one of them in here. And we'll load the other one in here into the storage slot. It'll switch to it in 17 minutes because we're going to take 3-hour nap. Oh, there's the bed though. Which will mean we'll be taking 3-minute nap? About a 4-minute nap. I think I have it at 50. There we go. The sleep settings are here. And I do have it at 50. You know what? Let's actually put it at 60. Because that way a second is as a minute. Which is kind of an easy way to do some math. I think that'll be better. I don't know if it'll take effect now or it'll take effect later, but that way we know for later. So it tells us how much time has passed in game over there. Over here. I didn't hear a response. Sleep has always been in the game. Sleep only. You normally don't turn sleep on a community server or a server, a multiplayer server in general. So we'll never have it on ours. But it's always been in the game. It's been useful for single player mode or small multiplayer servers to pass the time so that you can either earn your stars a bit faster or so that you can wait for plants or trees to grow, which I guess I should have planted the acorns before we did this, but that's okay. And also, I'm not actually physically in the frame this time. Interesting. So it's always been there. It's just something that you don't normally use in the course of playing Eco in the typical, multiplayer scenario. We are coming up on 8 hours into the simulation, according to this, which is as reasonable as I can imagine. So thoughts: mining or advanced campfire cooking? Should we get the mining so we can get the basic modules? Or should we get the campfire so we can earn more skill points faster? Diggy, diggy, dwarf. Five seconds or so. And there it is. Wakey, wakey. And once again, I phased through the wall. And now I'm stuck. Go. What I should probably do is turn that bed around. That way I don't have that problem again in the future. Let's see here. That means I also probably shouldn't move it because I have to move it to move and turn it around. There we go. Yeah, you wake up on the right side of the bed. That's the problem. And since the right side of the bed was up against the wall. So, there's that one vote, Calzamar, for mining. Anybody else have a, everything? Changes via the GUI should take effect immediately. Manual changes to config files need to restart. Not always. In some cases, and it actually tells you most of the time in the GUI, some settings actually require a restart of the server to take effect. One of those is one that I tweaked so I can tell. I think. No, I guess not. Oh, I know what it is. One of those is the connection range multiplier, which server restart is required for correct calculation. So this is how it calculates how far a table can link to a storage or storage to a storage. And that one is one that does require a restart for. So some of them state it, but Eco isn't exactly the most completely accurate game in the world, so it could be either, really. Lazaric, welcome in. You're late. Yes, you are. That's okay. We won't hold it against you much. Quite so. Quite so. Yeah, we're only going to do about 10 more minutes. Okay, so we have 2 votes for cooking. Batman and Calzamar. Versus mining. Anybody else? Cooking gets us better food, which gets us faster skill points. Mining will get us the more efficient usage of materials by 10%. But also it's going to cost us a lot of materials to make things more efficient. So your schedule's quite messed up, Les. Don't worry about it. No big deal. No big deal. I'm wearing a banana hat, so, I mean, doesn't get much more messed up than that. All right, cooking it is. So, let's see. Cooking is here. Campfire cooking. I always call it advanced campfire because it used to be called that, but also we've had campfire cooking for a while, forever, because you start out being able to cook stuff on the campfire at the beginning of the game. We're all messed up in our own ways. That is true. So let's go ahead and do, not mining, cooking while I'm cooking. Campfire cooking, which will unlock a few new recipes. Start out with 4 new salads. Yeah, we get beet campfire salad, jungle campfire salad, fern campfire salad, and root campfire salad. And then we also have topped porridge, which is a delicious use of the boiled grains that we made earlier. And luckily they only tasted okay, because I don't want to have to eat those. So let's see. Topped porridge will use any kind of fruit. Let's scroll down to that one first, because I know we've got the stuff for that. We'll use any kind of fruit, which cactus fruit, huckleberries, papayas, pineapples, prickly pear fruit, and pumpkin all count. Now, this is where one of the kind of semi-annoying things comes into play with Eco, is that if you want to use one specific item in that list first, it needs to be in the beginning of the first storage that the particular table has access to. Oh, we're running out of fuel here. Let's throw some fuel in this. So, if I want to use the pumpkins, before I use the huckleberries, the papayas, the pineapples, and the whatever the hell else was listed there, then we will need to put those first in the list here. And that's fine. I will do that. So topped porridge, 1 boiled grain, 1 fruit. Let's just make the 9 that we can make here, and then we'll see what this tastes like and go from there. We can make more boiled grains. We have plenty of wheat and even more rice. Storage by storage, top to bottom, and slot by slot from left to right. Yes. Unless you turn off this take from setting on a storage, then it will skip that storage in its because it can't take from it. So whatever's in that storage that is. So what I could do is I could actually have this one not take from at all, and that way that's for the cooked food. I can have the raw food down in another box. Solo play actually doable? Yep. I have altered some settings, but yes, it is. Another heretic. Who's another heretic? We're talking about what, oh, Laz? Yeah, well, we know that. Glass, you were looking for a Tiffany, Tommy James, and the Shondell song? Like, I Think I'm Alone Now? Because that was the name of yesterday's stream. This one has a slightly different name. Glass is an heretic? He just said he was. Now let's eat one of these. And you're going to tell me that that is okay also. Alright, well, okay is good. Better than nothing. So top porridge will get us carbs and vitamins and a little bit of protein. So it's a good one. Good balanced one. And then let's look at these salad recipes actually. Salads, that would be good. So starting back, did it not resort these? At least we have a damn search box now. That's a good thing. So if I want to just do salad, I can. It's really nice. Why is this showing a bonus thing there? Yeah, they've bugged out this thing a little bit. So any kind of fruit, any kind of greens, and beets, which we need to go pick some more beets because we cooked all the ones we had. No problem there. So greens, we do not want to use fireweed shoots. Definitely not. Those are a little too rare, and I would not want to use those as generic greens. But we can use the fiddleheads as greens. That's fine. Agave leaves, beet greens, fiddleheads, and fireweed shoots. Fiddleheads are my go-to for that. I don't want to use the beet greens either. And then, what was the other one that you yammered off there? Brain? Agave leaves, and I think I cooked all those too. Those aren't bad to use, but I'd rather use the fiddleheads. Yeah, Caledorn. You're messing with my head. So we can make these as we pick some beets. Fern campfire salad does take the fiddlehead specifically, huckleberry specifically, and any kind of vegetable. And in this case, I would probably use tomatoes, because those are ridiculously common. So we'll want to make sure that our raw tomatoes here are also in the front of the list someplace. So those get used first. And then jungle campfire needs those, plus the heart of palm. Good thing I didn't cook all those. And more greens, so we should be good there. And then root campfire needs camas, taro, and greens. So we should be good to make like 10 of each of these once we get 10 beets. You're surprised I do? I can't make 10 of those. I can only make 4 of those. That's fine. Guess I should have processed those jungle, or those palm logs into something before I use them to make human logs out of. That's alright. We can always go get more. That should do. That's plenty of beets. 36 beets? He said palm logs. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but yeah, I did. I have... I do. Oh, you use those greens. Doggone it. Why did you use those? Well, ignore that storage entirely. We don't have to worry about this. Just gonna continuing the PP jokes? Yeah, no worries. I appreciate it. I have a log in my palm? Nope. The wrench review is welcome in. Rabbit ears? No, it's a banana. I don't have a third arm. Okay, so let's taste a beet campfire salad. Nope. And that's bad. You'd be a tripod if you were legless. We have to burn some calories, though, if we're going to do any more eating, tasting of these things. So let's go chop some more trees. Okay, I'm going to go after the birches and cedars over here, I think. It depends on your very loose definition of the latter of those words, or those terms. I am technically on a server because I am running the server software. But practically, it doesn't matter a whole lot. It just gives me a little bit more control over what I can see and or do. But yeah, practically it doesn't really matter. No garbage from that? Okay, sure. This down. There's some garbage. Yeah, you probably could. Actually. Now I don't think you can, but don't try it. Ah, good. You went down there. Just where I wanted you. You'd also have to know the password. Actually it is open. My password is obvious. It's not shoot. Not QWERTY either. It's not password. We're going there. obvious. You get all kinds of riffraff like last, yeah. I don't think it's an obvious password. And no, it's not one of those kind of passwords either. You'd also have to know what my IP address is too. I mean, there is some obfuscation, obscurity. Perfect. You do say that. There's an off chance, Caledorn, that during some of our prep for the ill-fated Eco 10 Server 2, that you were given the password that I think I'm still using. And I think I'm using that password, although I'd have to actually verify that I'm using that password. I probably just copied that over. Yeah, I did. Lazy. It's a lazy fuck. Alright. Then yeah, you probably do know what it is. Although I might have made you an admin, so I might not have had to give you the password. Alright. So let's go ahead and queue up twice as many of these, maybe? Yeah. Work. I may not have enough wood for this, but I got corn I need to eat. Or I need to put in the box, I mean. Corn I need to eat too, but corn go in box. Let's see, it's probably in that box. Yep. I did give it to you? Alrighty. Well then, that is the password. But either way, we should probably wrap up for now. We've done quite a bit. We have quite a bit more to do, but we did do quite a bit, so that's good. I could put that other box down, I suppose. I should make a crab pot, I guess, to see what it does. Plus, oh, we got some fish. We have 6 trout and 7 salmon collected in the fish trap. That's nice. Let's put those in here as well. And let's go ahead and queue up a crab pot. It's going to take a little while to make. Oh, we can't. We don't have hunting 3. That's right. So we won't do that then. Fish rack, though. We could do one of those. We'll play with that next time. And we can also do the clean fish stuff here, too, next time, I think. But we'll leave that to queue, or to craft. I'll see what kind of stuff I want to gather up before the next stream. That'll be on Tuesday. And we will do more this. You'd have to use the excellent search function in Discord to find it. Let's look at the AnyDesk logs for the IP. Well, you actually wouldn't even need an IP. You probably could get by with more easier information than that. But yes, so more eco next week, or this week, depending on whether you count Sunday as the first day of the week or the last day of the week. Think you'd be able to play this solo without a server? Yeah. So if you're in the menu, actually, let's just do this. In the menu, you can just choose to do a new game. And then you just gotta go, let's see, this way, I think? Yeah. And then you can just type in a name for the world. You can specify size here, do the smallest one. You can do no collaboration, and that'll get you most of what you need, although you're probably going to want to tweak a couple of these values down here too. And yeah, so that's how you do a solo single player kind of thing. If you set it up like I am with a server, then you have control over a little bit more of what's running when. Like if I want to, I can leave the server running when I don't have the game loaded in. But the doing it this way, the server will automatically start when you load the game, and then automatically stop when you exit out of either exit to the main menu or exit out of the game entirely. All right, so let's go ahead and pick out a raid target. Let's raid our friend Ogrimscar. He's playing War Tales, and he is yeah, he's playing War Tales. So let's go check that out. Og is also a fellow Red Circuit team member, so it's good to support him because it supports our group. You'd really want to run the server because the options you get in advance there ain't good enough. Well, you can do /server UI in the game, and it'll bring up the server UI. But yes, Caledorn is right. It doesn't take any more resources because you're literally running the server when you launch the single player game anyway. And you can actually download the server within Steam. The flaw at Caledorn in running the server is you have to either log into it now, or you have to put in a token, an authentication token, because the server needs to be online now, unless you want to make the client offline. But I don't know how to make the client offline, so you want to have it online. If you run the single player mode, then you don't need. Then it automatically uses your token from Steam, so it's fine. But yeah, let's raid Og and see what he's up to over there. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. Thanks for chats and redeems. Cableman, thank you for the follow. Was that all there was event-wise tonight? Yes, it was. And we'll be back again on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, of course, for more Eco. And then on Friday, if you aren't already in our Discord, you should really join, because if I find the right button here, you're welcome, Caledorn. I am happy to let you harass me. If you aren't already in our Discord, you should join. Oh, Last Deviant, thank you for the gift sub for Lazarick. Much appreciated. So if you haven't already joined our Discord, make sure you join that, because you can. You can also do RCSO for Laz, since he's an associate. Yeah, I lost my train of thought now. Oh, we have game nights on Friday nights, and you can also hang out, share memes, talk about games, talk about technology, talk about almost anything, and all the things, almost all the things. A few things that are probably not the best idea, but we can do all of those things. We can figure that out in Discord. And then also, if you're not already watching this on YouTube, make sure you check out my YouTube channel, because if you aren't there, then you're missing about half my content. So not sure. That's different than what I'm talking about. This is specifically making your eco game offline, so that it doesn't authenticate to SLG at all. So there's a little bit of a difference there. But either way, thank you all for coming tonight. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you all again on Tuesday. Bye for now.